Hello and welcome to another edition of Fours and Sixes. We are leading up to the 18th edition of the Indian Premier League. We're putting out these videos on a team-by-team basis, so 10 videos. Now we'll be talking about the Delhi Capitals. It's been an interesting franchise. They haven't exactly overhauled the squad this year. There's been a couple of detentions. But what they have done is they've changed their captain, they've changed their coach. Ricky Ponting was the coach for a long time. They've gone in with a different set of players. What do you make of the team?
I think it's one of those squads where it looks like, everything is out of place, but I think when they get on the field, things might just work for them. And they also have someone like Hemang Badani, who's experienced in this format around the leagues and who knows how this format works as well. But if you look at it, the batting order, especially at least 3 or 4 of them remain the same. I expect Jake Fraser-McGurk and Abhishek Purell to open as well. And then they have Tristan Stubbs. I expect KL Rahul to bat in the middle order, something he has not done in the past. He also probably realizes that's probably the only way he's going to prove himself to be able to come back into the T20 setup if he wants to. And that's probably what the team would want as well. They have quality spinners. Axar Patel is there. They have Mohit Sharma. They have Ashutosh Sharma, another young guy in the middle order. And then, of course, they also have T. Natarajan. They also have Mitchell Stark. They have a really good bunch of players.
They have 16 overs, at least more or less a lock from Southpaws. You don't normally see that. I don't know if it's just a wacky squad construction or if they wanted it to be that way with Stark, Natarajan, Kuldeep and Axar.
I think they probably went for, the roles, what they play. Natarajan more of a death and Stark can do both. And you would want Stark in your team than, playing for somebody else. They also have someone like Samir Rizvi. They have Faf du Plessis. They have a lot of options. And at some level, these are all players who can play specified roles. How someone like Akshar Patel is going to use them, the new captain, that will be the key here. And I think we are probably at a stage where we are going to see a lot more of coach-run teams than captain-run team going forward. IPL is still star value, and the 3 biggest stars, as we've been seeing in promos, are Dhoni, Rohit and Kohli. The 3 of them don't captain anymore. So this is probably going to be the beginning of something where we are going to see a lot of young captains, a lot of teams that are run by coaches, and this is going to be one of them.
How big is Harry Brook's absence going to be, or does it actually solve some of the problems that they may have potentially had with him in?
I think...
as it is, they're going to be struggling to accommodate both Faf du Plessis and Jake Fraser-McGurk in the same side.
I don't think, and this is the problem because they have appointed Faf du Plessis as their vice captain, which means he's going to start. Where is he going to bat? What role is he going to play? A lot of questions are there, and at some level, I think Brook did them a favor, even though you understand why the rules exist and how it throws them off. And Brook, after the kind of tour he has had when he came to India, there is no guarantee that he could have, turned it around as well, even despite it being a different format. So I think, things work out itself, and I think it's about them figuring out what their best 11 is, and that's probably going to decide where they go from there.
In terms of finishing capacities, Stubbs and Rahul are pretty solid.
Yeah, and see, what Rahul also offers is that if Rahul comes in and plays in the middle order, it allows them to probably play Faf at the top and Purell goes out of the picture. I know they retained him as well, but they've spent so much money on KL Rahul that he's going to start. And
I think, I may obviously be wrong. It's not like I've been speaking to Delhi Capitals. What Rahul offers them is that he's probably the one batter capable of blocking in that side. McGurk cannot block to save his life. Purell is your basher. Same thing. Stubbs is more or less. He can do both, but he prefers to hit.
Yeah.
So Rahul is one guy who's capable.
I don't think they'll want him to do that.
There's also Axar who can
Yeah,
bash
yeah,
really
yeah.
well.
And for all the flack KLS received for his, starts for the first 10 overs, he's one of the most destructive batters in the last four. Whenever he has stayed back, he's smashed bowlers in the death overs, and that's something they would want to exploit in a specific way. So it will be a lot of interesting things to look at in terms of how their first 11 shapes up, and with the impact player role, Samir Rizvi and Ashutosh Sharma will come in and go. T. Natarajan will come in and go. So yeah,
Just to finish up, last year the Arun Jaitley Stadium was on the flatter side. With Axar coming in as captain, do you think he would want slow, low surfaces? But that's again potentially something that
yeah,
their
no,
batters wouldn't want.
exactly, no. Both Akshar and Kuldeep were capable of bowling, in conditions that are batting friendly, even though they'll probably playing a defensive role. So no, they would want. They are a team that is set to bash bowlers, and they would want conditions like that. Will they be able to get it and make the most of it? Only time will tell.
That's all for another edition of Force and Sixes. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.